Most significant about the life of Saint Christodoulos is the cooperation that he had, not only from the few monks that he had with him from Kos, where he had been before, the island of Kos, but the many lay people who came, some volunteering, some that he had to pay, of course, so they could live and they could sustain their families, to work together to build the monastery. I find that significant because here at the Brotherhood of St. George, so many people have participated for these for these short 26 years to make a small monastery here in the Western world, in the middle of a big state, Colorado, where the church throughout the United States continues to grow, and yet we're still but a fraction of the population in our country. We're grateful. I am grateful particularly to my Geronda and to Metropolitan Isaiah, formerly of Denver, and continuously to our Metropolitan Constantine, now our local bishop in Denver, for the encouragements and the grace and the blessings and the prayers they have provided for us to do just that. It's not a small thing. It's quite a miraculous thing, actually, that in a place like Denver, Colorado, of all places, that we might establish a small monastic dwelling. The Brotherhood of St. George, although it's not an official monastery like the big monasteries of Mount Athos, like Lavra and Vatopedi and Xeropotamu, nor like the big monastery on Patmos itself of St. John the Theologian, which was established by Saint Christodoulos, nor like the beautiful monastery of St. Catherine at the foot of Mount Sinai. It is nevertheless a small effort, but significant in the church, of a monastic life lived here by my unworthiness, joined with me with the two fathers, Father Meletios and Father Amphilochios, who are absent because of illnesses. We had Sister Adelphi Ioana here for many years. We also had Father Nectarios in the early years when we began, and Father Ambrosios, the two who were sent with me by Metropolitan Isaiah to Greece, to our monastery in Rhodes, Thari, which was founded by our Geronda Amphilochios, so that they could learn the ways of the monastic life, and for Father Ambrose to learn his priestly duties. I am ever grateful to each and every one of you. Sometimes they say out there in the world that it takes a village or it takes teamwork. If it were not for the help of Melchizedek in the altar today, I couldn't complete the liturgy with such ease, nor if not for his son Christódoulos helping me read the prayers in the morning. Congratulations to you, Christódoulos, Χρόνια πολλά to you, long life to you. To those outside in the world, they're celebrating their name day, who bear the name of this great Saint Christodoulos. May you have long life. Χρόνια πολλά. I'm very grateful to each and every one of you, because you know, as I look around and see you, the help that you've given. If not physically helping here at the monastery, I know that prayerfully you lead your lives well, striving to raise your families, to husbands with their wives, wives with their husbands. It gives me great encouragement, and your participations here always throughout the years, and the many helps that you give. I'm particularly grateful for the help that the ladies always give here, serving our guests with such love and humility, and then always cleaning up the monastery. It's amazing to me, after a liturgy when we have a number of people, after everybody has gone finally, after we've eaten and taken our coffee and our sweets and our food and so forth, I look around the monastery and it's completely clean. It's like it was. I'm so grateful for that. Of course, where would the church be if it were not for all the humble women? Christ himself accentuates that with the honor that he gave to the myrrh-bearing women, who were the first that he allowed, we might say, to see him resurrected from the grave. May all of you women, mothers, not mothers, younger, older, continue in that humble, modest stead that Christ wants from you, and that Saint Christodoulos received from many women who were on the island of Patmos, who came there to assist, to help the monastery building. And what were they doing? They were cooking and cleaning. Not insignificant at all. So please, ladies, continue in your humble ways, following and with the prayers of the Theotokos, Our Lady, the Theotokos, the Panagia. After the All-Holy Trinity, she is next, and we turn to her for every need that we have. Let us continue. May the saint of the day, Saint Christodoulos, the holy, miracle-working Saint of Patmos, grant grace to each and every one of us. Χρόνια πολλά, Χριστόδουλε. Χρόνια πολλά to all of us. Long life to each and every one of us.